for Calgary Confederation.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And as you know very well, Mr. Speaker, it was mentioned numerous times today that this bill did get its second chance in this Parliament when my name was drawn first in the private members bill lottery. And it was you, Mr. Speaker, that drew that name out of the hat. And so I owe you big time, Mr. Speaker, so thank you sincerely. This exact bill was first introduced in the last Parliament as Bill C-316, and it did pass unanimously at all stages. But unfortunately, it did die in the Senate when the 2019 election was called. So here we are again today. This bill, now C-210, it also enjoyed the same unanimous support at all stages. Hopefully an election won't be called before the Senate has the opportunity to pass this into law. That assuming, of course, if it passes here in the House next week. There are so many people I need to thank. I don't even know where to begin. First and foremost is my assistant, Terrence Sheltema. His help throughout this whole process has been immense, and I can't thank him enough. Thank you, Terrence. And of course, the member from Oakville, North Burlington, and the member from Vancouver Kingsway, and the member from Courtenay Alberni, who kindly helped on my behalf to ensure unanimity and a quick passage. And to my colleagues that I served with on the Health Committee, who really went above and beyond to ensure that the organ donation question be on the front page of the income tax form. It was clearly identified at the committee that they want this question on the front page of the income tax form, along with the Elections Canada question. So I thank them sincerely for that. To the 20 members from all parties who seconded my bill, and the ones who spoke on this bill throughout this entire process, I thank you all sincerely. There are also some people behind the scenes that made this bill a reality and did some of the heavy lifting and careful navigation through this process, and I need to thank them. Procedural clerks, Marie-France Renault, Carolyn Messicott, and Isabelle Dumas, and also Legislative Counsel, Natalie Caron and Sylvie Bednar. And I also want to thank 3 government staff in particular for their nonpartisan assistance and cooperation. Ministerial Assistants Yannick Cormier, I apologize for that pronunciation, and Christina Lazarova, and also Parliamentary Assistant Christopher Lalonde. As I mentioned before in this House, Mr. Speaker, my inspiration for this bill was Karen Korchinski and my late friend, Robert Salos. I pray the day will never come when Karen will need that liver transplant, but if she does, then perhaps the chances of getting one will be that much better. And to Robert Salos, a double lung transplant recipient, who sadly passed away just before my bill C-316 passed in the House in 2018. We need to get this bill passed so that we can finally tell Robert we finished the job for him. He fought so hard to help others also get that second chance at life, and we need to finish this for him. Finally, I want to thank the many, many Canadians who shared their personal stories with me along this journey. Some were tragic, some were remarkable, but all of them came from the heart. So let's not delay this any longer, Mr. Speaker. Everything that needs to be said has been said. It's time to get Canada's organ and tissue procurement system on track and give hope to the thousands of Canadians awaiting a transplant. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Accordingly, the question is as follows. Mr. Weber, seconded by Ms. Rood, moved that Bill C-210, an act to amend the Canada Revenue Agency Act, organ and tissue donors, be now read a third time and do pass. And now, if a member of a recognized party present in the House wishes to request either a recorded division or that the motion be adopted on division, I'd invite them to rise and indicate so to the chair. I see the honourable member for Kingston and the Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would request a recorded division.
Accordingly, pursuant to an order made on Monday, January 25th, 2021, the division stands deferred until Wednesday, May 12th, 2021, at the expiry of the time provided for oral questions. And it being 2:25 p.m., this House stands adjourned until next Monday at 11 a.m., pursuant to Standing Order 24-1.